You're watching Swizzlerz.
Hey everybody, welcome to the stream. How is everyone today? Fall back 1 hour. Thanks for reminding me. I forgot all about that. Actually, it's not quite 8:30 yet. Oh, yes, you're right, it is. I actually have that clock running on 8 o'clock since like 4 days ago, so it right now would say 8:30 on it. Thanks for reminding me that, yeah, we have that extra hour. I could, in theory, look at that, but hey, you know what? I could have been up an hour earlier and streaming even an hour earlier if you would have told me. I would have just set my alarm, and it's actually set right now. Bed at 8, get up at 5, so I'll have to check the times and adjust things. But welcome to the stream, John. Minecraft Girl Rocks, Man Kill Hunter, welcome. Not Kizrael, sorry, Human Computer, welcome, Human Computer. I got mixed you up with Kizrael. And we got Cali Boy, California, man. Welcome, guys. Welcome, and lady. We're gonna play some City Skylines once this loads. As you can see, I have a lot of glitches there. Recycling bin not found. A few my things have been turned off, which I gotta turn back on. One of these days we'll get them going again, but this is why I'm usually start this game up and load my game before the stream, because this is what I watch. And that takes a while. And I just lost my glasses, so I need to buy new glasses. Oh, there we go. There's my city. Whoa, pause. Like that, hit pause. Alright. So, we got some city. We have some expansion DLCs. I have not played Green Cities with the city, so I don't know how well it's going to act to the expansion pass pack. We're probably going to have some modifications to do. Yeah, definitely have to do that. So, let's turn off. Oops, turn off that. That should help. 11:30. We got a really bad city going on right there. Some really bad roads that need to be adjusted. Oh yes, that's what I think I was doing last stream. I was readjusting all this stuff, so all reality, we're going to quickly do that. So we're going to click that by dragging that like that. And drag that this way and drag it by this. And then we're going to bring this in. Might even get some flying vans if you guys are lucky for added. Just got to watch really closely at those as they move around. So they'll slow down on the corners, and we're going to move them like that. And if you look at them fly, they almost flew. Kind of flying in the, oh, not really. They're kind of float. That's a floating car. Oh, disappeared car. Now it showed up car. But we have a bit of a blockage in this highway, right? There. One of my mods caused a problem in my game, but I want to redirect this highway this way. Turn off all maps. No. Frankly, Nickel, thank you for that host. Someone else hosted right while I was going live. I'm not sure who that was, but I'm going to put a guess on Human Computer or possibly John Carmichael. Thank you guys if you are hosting. We're going to be doing some modifications to things really fast to get things working, but no, I'm not going to do that, Sean. I'm not too worried about it. You know, it's okay if I have a bit of bugs that come and go. You know, I can handle that. We're gonna put this piece there. We're gonna put this piece up.
Astrologists report
Whoa.
that
What was that?
devastating meteor will strike.
No, we can't do this. Shoot. Load game. I have disasters turned on. I'll let you guys see this happen because we're kind of
city in the near.
I don't know. Can I turn them off? Fast gameplay, play disasters, random disasters off. Use random disasters off. High dynamic.
Future. Residents should seek shelter immediately if any is available.
I don't know where it's going to be. Where is it going to come? I don't know where it's coming in. Hopefully it doesn't hit my main city. No! Oh no.
A meteor strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available.
Oh no, took out my main bridges. Oh no, look at that wave, the size of that wave. This is why I'm turning off disasters, because they hit you right when you don't want them to hit you. Look at that, water is wiped right out of the whole crater here. And like all the water is just flowing up, 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 up. Oh my goodness, look at that. Look at the size of those aftershock waves. Look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. Oh, we're missing it. Ooh. That's just like severely high. As it flies all over the place. Click on the... Look at the flow. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I got it turned off. You gotta get going, human computer, no problem. We have fires. It's literally burning the bush up. It's not good at all, because I don't have that type of fire thing, I don't think. Let me check. Do we even have it? Do we even have it yet? We do. Yep, they're over there. Let's go into camera mode again. Okay, those waves are still coming. The aftershock wave is still flying hard. It's gonna hit this building here. Yeah. Oh, and then hit a save. We're hit a save right there. Well, I turned off disasters, so they're not going to happen anymore. I can repair that damage. It's not so bad. It's just one bridge. I just want to see if this wave is going to take out that lower section. See, that's what I'd be worried about. I'd be one of these people sitting over here by these railroad tracks, watching this river wave fly through the river at me. Because you think about the amount of water coming in this direction and the wave coming this way, whether or not is it gonna make it? It is. It's coming. Oh, is it? I don't know. Looks like it's kind of still there. Is it? Is it? Is it? It is. Oh, it's legitimately there. Oh, it definitely flooded. Oh, look at that. How high is it gonna go? Is it going to take out any of the buildings? Oh, it's receding now. Tracks are almost in the clear. The water's pulled off. Now the question is the water going to go that way now? Oh my goodness. That is what took out that whole area. Well, we could repair that. It's not so bad. You know what? I'm going to leave that damage there. This one time John got to see a meteorite destroy my city. We'll put it on elevated. Actually, it's supposed to be on 2. Underground. No. No. So. And now we're going to have to fix this up. I love when the disasters come in. Israel flying vans. Hey, Kizrael, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping by. Yes, we had some flying vans probably from this disaster. See all the destruction everywhere, all the big fires. Oh, it's total annihilation to this area. I don't know what else got destroyed, but we definitely have some destruction going on. Oh, the subway line got destroyed. It took out the subway. So we're going to have to reconnect the subway lines to get the subway back. Just reconnecting the bridge structure to the other bridge. Oh, oops. That was not supposed to happen. let's raise this up. And we'll put a pause in the game to speed up the raise. Take care of the water first. If there's any water lines. Yeah, no, I think we're good for the water lines. More about worried about the bridge, though. That's my main, one of my main highways in and out of that section of the city. So we're gonna have severe traffic problems if I don't repair it fast. And fortunately, it kind of glitched there. Almost have it back at the right height. The step got damaged, unfortunately. No one seemed to take it. And now we'll put this up to raise, and we should get this good. Yeah, I know. So I don't use disasters on my big city, on my cities like this city, because I actually am building and designing the whole thing, and I don't want to have disasters on it. As much as I like disasters, they are interesting. They're fun when we were with Chipster and John together when we did our multi-stream there. But our co-stream, that's what it was. I gotta shift click this. Repair, repair, repair. Next is my main roads. Oh my goodness, this is bad. We have like main road there. Oops. That was that style, and we're gonna do that. We're gonna upgrade that one while we're at it. And we're gonna get those rebuilt. And that one can merge in right about there. And we'll just adjust this out a little bit more. Fortunately, the thing lowered itself just a little bit when I moved it. The joys of move it. You can make a city by molding and shaping the land with a disaster mod. Oh, definitely, probably could. That's what John likes to do. Definitely could. Yeah. Well, let's hit play now. We've prepared that part. We got power. That's not cut. The water lines are not really cut. We have a definite road issue up here, though. For that section of city. So let's hit shift. Shift repair all this stretch here. That should reopen that stretch. There we go. Now we got to get the subway back line connected. There we go. Can I take a listen to your song? Not while I live stream, but if you want to post it on my Discord, a link in my share section on Discord, the exclamation mark Discord, you would have to join the Discord, and then after you've joined, you could then post a link after you've been added by a mod. Now, we don't add people to the Discord while I live stream, but if you're willing to wait until after the live stream is completed, you would then be able to become a member of Discord. All we want is this click back. It should repair itself soon enough, I would think. Come on. Unless it did not completely repair itself. Oh, there it is. It's coming back. Lines are reconnecting itself. Like, there we go. There we go. An earthquake to make a river? You probably could do that. I'm glad it hit right here. Like, this isn't so bad. Like, that could have been worse. If that would have, like, hit right to here, or over in this area here, or right over in here, that would have been, like, feverishly painful. Don't think I'd want to do that. And we're going to be doing some modifications to this intersection here. You guys are only allowed to go that way and that way. And these guys go here and here. These guys go here and here. Actually, we're going to make a second road access right there, just to help handle us. Oh. So this is going to become a 4 section. And we're going to upgrade this to a 3. And we're also going to make one change on this here. This one can go this way or this way. That's only. I saw those guys go through. They're waiting to go across because they went in the wrong lane for some reason. That should give them more lanes to turn. And we're going to connect these two turn lanes. Those to be that direction only. You gotta get going, Popple Muffin. Or nights again, survival. On Sunday nights, I normally won't be streaming Minecraft that late. Sorry, man. Mondays, possibly. We're gonna have this lane go this way. That lane go that way, and that way. We're gonna have a double crossover in that lane, just to allow them to get over to that way, in case they have to go that way. That should help that traffic problem I was having there. I was backing up the traffic in that area. But possibly, at some point, you're eating mint chocolate ice cream while drinking hot chocolate. Nice. I have a chocolate cake I should eat, but I'm not going to do that while I'm live streaming. I was, however, eating not long ago. I had a why are they going that way around? Yeah, we gotta fix that. Not supposed to be. This is supposed to be a turn-only lane, not a through lane. Shouldn't have guys splitting here to come around and cause more problems. They have a whole 2 lanes there they could use. And we definitely have some problems here and here. There we go. Something like that. That should fix up that glitch. I love this movie, the Traffic President's Edition. That's the one. Traffic Manager. To fix the quirks in this game. Sometimes you'll see quirks happen because of the lanes and stuff. That's where you just come in here and you do some changes, and it works pretty good. Then you're like, okay, I'm gonna move my light posts a little bit over. Yeah. It can be painful at times, that's for sure. It doesn't help when you start getting more and more traffic on a 2-lane road, because all I did was put a 2-lane road. This is supposed to be an intercity highway. Originally, it was going to be a 2-lane road, and it's now, as you can see, has a whole industry park right there running traffic along it. So it's a lot of traffic. There's a lot of traffic in that section, and then it spins across the... Let's just take you on a tour of the whole highway. So the highway actually hits this area where it becomes like the main road into this section. So that main road here funnels into the highway. The highway actually loops around too at the same time, which then can tack on traffic from this side to this side. And eventually the highway is going to go down along this way. For now it connects right here, but eventually it'll go up and up this mountain as it collects more people from further out to connect to it. So it's like an intercity highway is what it is. We got the main bridge of where it all crosses, and all that traffic will mix in this area, connecting all this traffic from this area into it, and then all there across to this interchange, and then it curves around mostly, and then comes across, and then connects up with the main outside highway. So that's pretty much that highway. Aside from what I didn't go over was this awesome... I should upgrade concert stadium. Oh, I might. I'll check it out, John. Right now I'm working on roads today. I don't think I'm going to really do that, but I'm going to mostly work on my roads. Then there's this one here, and it connects up with kind of like the downtown area-ish, which is our main road, as that main road will flow traffic through the city to the spiral ring, which also connects to the outside. Now we have a exterior highway here that is a bypass around most of the city, as you can see, and then that goes up and over. It's a little messy, but I want to clean it up one day. Comes over into this main overpass bridge here, and then comes across and over, and then we have this massive interchange thing going on over here. It's got like some looping going on and stuff. I don't know, I'm not sure how keen I am about the design of the way I designed it, but it kind of has a really tricky area because there's such high mountains that this is coming over, and you're a little bit higher than the regular highway height, and I just ended up kind of raising that area up like that. Looks kind of off, but it actually gets used a little bit. And then there's like the localized road too. But then I was working on this section here. So this area here links up with this, which eventually connects up with this little road and causes more traffic. So that was supposed to be upgraded. That was where I was working on. If I remember what I was doing correctly. Thank you. The whole city is a city in progress. It's a mixture of high density and lower density. Like, I don't want to have all high density, so I have like sections of high density mixed in areas. So you got like a lot of low density, and then you got some higher density and kind of like a downtown-ish area. And then we got some high density along the river here, which I'm using cable cars actually to cross the river really efficiently. But lots of people will go across these back and forth, and it actually works pretty good. Except for we have a lot of people building up right there. I'm not sure what that is, so let's take off and move it. And turn off anarchy while we're at it. I want to see what that is. Is that a street or is that a bus stop? I think that's the streetcar stop. Yeah, that's the streetcar stop for that area. Do I have ports? Yes, we did finally get to ports. No, we don't, actually. No, we're not that big yet. Almost. Ports will be somewhere down here. Actually, using another mod allows me to build off the map. So that's how I was able to drag the railroad from the rail connection there. And kind of dragged it over here to give myself a temporary rail stop in this area. And a main line that I planned out kind of to go between this section here and along the waterway, and then I put a rail stop right there for cargo, bringing the rail crossing over right under downtown and into the station there. Eventually, as we expand the city outwards, there'll be a rail going that way and maybe coming up the other way or something. I'm not totally sure where it's going to go yet, but kind of see the idea of the city taking shape. It's a work in progress. They're in the district. I don't know if we have a district for that yet. We'll get there. Elementary school status is good. High school status is good. University status is pretty decent. Community schools, we don't have any institutes for creative arts yet. Or do we have any modern technology institutes? That's some of the green stuff that came with the green cities, which we haven't really installed much of it yet. Healthcare seems to be pretty good coverage right now. Actually, we could just look at my vitals is running right now. Crime rate's low. We are going to definitely need a new high school at some point. The planning for a high school will probably be good in the next development, wherever that is. Probably. When I was working on the map, I hit the building cap on it. Oh my goodness, John, your cities are huge, man. I don't know how you do it. Do I have a Discord group? Yes, we do. It's more... It is there. You're welcome to join. Keep in mind we don't give permissions until after the stream. But, yeah, we do have that. City Skylines is not as popular my stream games, but it's my second most popular game, I would say. A few of us like it. Mostly thinking about where I was going to go next with the city, but definitely got to upgrade this road to capacity. Supposed to be upgraded a long time ago. Take it up to an avenue, I think. Just a regular avenue. Uh-oh. Could you make a river coming down the side of the mountain? I technically could. Awesome. Thank you for joining. I could do that. That would take some trickiness because I don't have the ability just to pick a spot and basically... I'd have to pick a mountain that I want to work on that wouldn't damage my city. Since I'm already working on these cities, this area, I don't want to do that necessarily here or along here. Maybe if we were... We'd have to pick a mountain, say over here or somewhere that's far enough away that we could maybe route the water, but we don't have that area yet. Pretty much, I could buy a new square, but I have, for right now, 1, 2, 3. I bought this one to edit those highways, which I want to finish adjusting. And I bought this square to make the connection for that highway around there, so I don't want to buy that square yet, but I really want to work on this area around the city, because we have this huge area here to develop. So once this highway here is properly adjusted, I can come through here and start doing some changes and start planning out how this is going to work. But yeah, water sources are going to flood half the city probably. We did that once. I have a live stream actually. If you go back about 3 months maybe, we have a actually great city where I went and flooded out the whole thing as a joke, and I made a massive dam and raised the water levels and flooded a whole other area, and eventually the water lake disappeared, and yeah, it was totally bad. Yeah, you can actually see the live stream. It still exists. It's still there. I'm going to put a prioritization on this one and this one with yielding on this side, so the odd person that ever comes there is going to yield. Party of that side. Let's see what's going on. Party with yields on there. You guys all want to go into that direction, but we'll let them go that way. And we have a bus line that goes along this route. I wonder if anyone even drives in that bus line. Let's go line overview really fast. We only have like my purple line, I think. It's actually got quite a few buses. Weekly passengers 61, residents 2 tourists. Okay, it's not too bad. It only has 2 stops, so the stops literally go from here over to here. To here. Let's check it out. Since we don't have a subway line that way, we could easily increase capacity coming off this direction and run a line along this route and bring it across and over into this area. We already have whatchamacallit, monorail, but if I took those buses off, they would probably make a bit of a difference on the traffic in the area. So maybe I will bring in that subway line. We'll put 1 subway stop there. Middle of the industrial park, maybe. Bit of this in commercial district here could use a subway stop. Let's what buildings do we have in here that I could probably not have to destroy? I don't want to. And I don't want to destroy any towers, so take out that one right there. And we're going to bring that round, eventually to curve itself that way. So from there to there, and then we're going to bring it over. And we'll bring it over there. Yeah, I wish that it does. Nightbot is the bot I use to manage my stream when I get really busy streams. Right now is a regular day, so not probably as crazy as some of my big streams, but I do get some crazy streams some days. Oh, the ferry route was damaged by the meteor? Okay. Actually, it wasn't actually. Just missed it shy. Look how close that was, though, John. Good idea to check that, though. That's how close it was. Because you can actually see the depression under the water still from that from the hit. Because that extension probably got cut. But that's for future routes that will go down that way. Ferries are kind of, they add a nice aspect to the game, but if you were going to rely on them, I don't know how well. I would do that completely. I still think Metros are one of the best, even though I like the other ones because of the looks. There we go. So we're going to go from this station to this station, to this station, to this station, to this station, and to here. Bring it back again. And for now, we're just going to go there. These guys could go between the monorail if they had to. But with that, people would be placing stuff everywhere. I think it would be interesting. I could see myself saying, say my friend has this section of the city and I have that section of the city, and we'd have an area to say, you know, we'd work with. I think it would be great. I could see that coming in the future, a multiplayer game that somehow could run together, but I could only imagine the logistics of the traffic, because the simulation of the traffic, there's a lot of data. Like, the processor's running like constant for every single car is moving somewhere in the city. Like, that would be hard on any computer, and then to put that all on the internet, so I could only imagine the type of server you need, type of internet connection you need. Because it is an advanced simulation, right? Yeah, having this about here should help, because look at that. They're already getting on there. They're in the bandwagon. They're like, we're gonna take the subway, metro. These guys not as much. This area, not as much yet, but it's slowly coming. Oops. Oh, really? We reached channel level 17. Nice. Well, you'd have your own mouse, John. You wouldn't find over who has the mouse. Each person would have the mouse in their own area, so you'd be... One person might be working on a roadway when another person would be working on something else. I've seen collabs on YouTube where different builders will get together with other designers, and one person will do one part of the city and then save the file and then send it to their friend, and then another guy will do a video or live stream what he does best, and then you get some really nice cities. But yeah, those are really serious players. I'm just more casual. I like playing once in a while. It's a fun game. So I'm going to shut down that bus route now, as it kind of is redundant now, wherever that bus route is. Like, I expect there to be like nobody on it now. 16 vehicles, 56 passengers, so we're going to be shutting down that bus route. And I know they're going to cry a bit, but hey. They're going to learn pretty fast. They have this nice subway instead that's going to go the exact same place. I think they're figuring that out. Just they can walk from here to here. It's not that far. And then that's a lot less buses on my roads going between that route. There's such a long route between the two. The whole idea is to get more people to come out here to the concert venue. Which, we're level 2 right now. We're not big enough to get to level 3 yet. Cost is 120,000. 85, 72 of 85. We're not there yet. We need to get a little more popular. And I think we do have a sports arena, don't we? Or did we build it yet? Maybe we didn't. Maybe we were gonna build one, John, but I don't think we actually placed it in the city yet. I was talking about where I'd put it if I was to put it somewhere. No, I don't think we even have a sports arena yet. Oh, whoops. That was another DLC. If people didn't buy it, they need to get. Thank you to John. He donated it to the stream, as well as concerts. No, we didn't actually build that arena. I was thinking, though, what a nice area would be right about here, I think. If you ask me. Because we got tall towers in the area. We got, you know, we got the transportation right below. Subway access to it. Nearby, so they could walk over to it. If I was going to put it anywhere, I think that area would be a nice area. Alternative, we could cut out half of this area and put it right in this area and do a big upgrade. Or we could expand and put it on the edge of a new area and say, okay, let's put a big stadium like right there. That would actually look kind of cool right there if you ask me. Must be placed along roadside. I know. I bet I could just place it in the drive, put the roadside in after. Yeah, that would be a neat spot for it right there. If I could do that. Just try to do it. Kind of on that angle. And where was that? Mostly this is a housing area, but that would be like neat of area. Put something big, something monstrous. Usually you'd have an arena in a downtownish area, but it does work right there. Would work right there. I know. We could put that there. Or I could put it over in this downtown spot over here, right along the main roads, which I was thinking of making this a Y and connecting a road out that way, eventually over to the freeway, bringing traffic into that point. But, I'll go to the washroom really fast. I'll let you guys think about that. Either we have a road comes off here, coming towards here, connects up with the highway somehow. Because I do want traffic to go that direction eventually towards this way. Not sure. You think of downtown? You don't want it on the edge of the city? Okay, we could work with the downtown area. This is kind of like the downtown. Kind of between this area. Got a bit of downtown going up over this way too, so it's kind of a spread out downtown. Yeah, we can work with that. I'm going to be right back, guys. Be right back. Washroom break.
You're watching Swizzlerz Zone.
Welcome back. No, I don't have a dam. My city is too much mountains. Oh, I forgot to hit that. Oh, if you were not here for that, I'll just give you an overview. There's a big water thing going on over there. As you can see, the water goes that way and flows. There's water coming this way. If you were to dam anything, like, you'd have to dam back here, but that would be too close to the edge of the map. It's not like you could dam this river without affecting the entire intake of the roadway, or that roadway, so this would overflow to that area, and say if you dammed here, you might be able to put a dam across here and dam this outflow, but then you'd lose all this available land for the dam. Build across would fill up all this with water here, all the way, and it would be filling back here, and the water would be pouring out that way. Then you'd have to put a dam over here, and then before you know it, you're just going to back up traffic everywhere. Not this map. This map doesn't really have a spot that says, damn me, this is the spot that you should dam, but a little bit of glitches going on in my world. As you zoom in, kind of get these high mountainous kind of roadways that I built. Trying to plan to come up the mountains and how the accesses will work up them. We were just talking about possibly putting a super big building right up here. I think this might be a good spot for a future university now that I think about it. Or a technology institute, maybe up here. It's got some good traffic area to it. I'm going to just adjust that a little bit, because that... Wish it had no parking on the street. I can't remember how fast I made these speed limits in this area too. Ooh, that was supposed to be higher than that. That's supposed to be a 90 stretch, I'm pretty sure. When we repaired this area, we're going to put this down to 70 right here though. That's also going to be 70. That's a 70. I'm going to increase this roadway, this up to 70. We'll take the bridge up to 90 though. We'll go 80. And then 70 down to the other side. To get people across places. Oh, nice. Use the dam down in the mouth of the river to have access to protect you from tsunami. Well, I turned off the disasters, so we shouldn't have a problem with that now, but... Excuse me. Definitely a lot of traffic in this area. It's only going to get worse as we expand the city. Kind of see the different routes that people would take and how to go different areas. So yeah, that's what I was talking about. We're going to start adding another plan for another route. We really didn't have any connections to go that direction, aside from this one little road here, and I didn't really plan these to be long artery roads. There's going to be an idea of an interchange coming off of here to this point, maybe a traffic circle of some sort right about there. Could service that area, kind of like what we have going on over here. Actually, it's quite efficient, that one. But there's two mountain tops near the height limit. with 2 mountaintops. 2 mountaintops. Well, I can't see them right now because we're in nighttime, but I'm sure we can look for them afterwards. So I'm going to plan to put a roadway out this way. And I'm trying to decide whether I want this to be a full avenue at this time. Or do I want to just upgrade it later? If we're going to do it, I'd rather build it now. So that way it's built and it's planned. Like we were saying, this could easily become the let's just hit a pause on that. Oh. And we're going to rebuild that really fast. Trolley line. So that should work a bit better. You're playing SimCity Game 2? Nice. We did just lose our towers, which is unfortunate. We lost some offices in the process of that. We're going to put in the big stadium now. I think the stadium's going to face this direction. Ooh, what's this? Floating garbage collector. Interesting. Must be something to do with the new green cities that I haven't noticed yet. Unique buildings. Okay. I usually like to build this one because it's the smallest. This one's really big. This one almost fits. This one's super funky big. And then we have this one that almost fits perfect. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 5 being the smallest one that fits pretty much almost anywhere in any small spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which one do you guys want to see today? I'll go through one again. That's number 1. Got the big nice parking lot in front. Number 2 is the funky one with the two big ones. Number 3 was this one right here. Need Samantha to vote. 4 is going to take up half of the block behind there. 5 was the little one. Is this for PC? Yes, this is a PC game. It's a creative game called City Skylines 2. I've got 2 voted for. 2 and 5. Ooh, she says 5. You say 2. We need a tiebreaker, Andy. If you're still here, please. Welcome to the stream, by the way. 2 or 5. Those are what we're down to. And we're gonna see. 1 sec. 5 is the one I usually build with. 4. You guys like 4? It's gonna take up a lot more space. Or it would be interesting because it's huge. It would really, you can see how much space that's going to take up. Oh, iPad SimCity. My glasses got dirty. But yeah, it is actually on Xbox as well. 4 would be interesting. You know what? I've never built 4. I built number 2. Actually, no, I've never built number 2 either. 2's got the cool 2 towers. The silhouette of the background would be kind of neat, you know, like look at the mountain in the background. Number 4 would look like this. It would be a much lower stadium, but it would take a little more space. This one, well, I built before. I like it. It's kind of complex. Not complex, it's called. You know what, I think I'm going to go with number 2 today. Just because we can fit it in a bit easier. I definitely will probably be doing number 4 as our next stadium. Because if we put this here, we literally have to redesign the entire blocks around it. Unless we position it another way. Oh, that was lightning. I got scared for a second. I'm like, what? What was that? So I think I'm going to take streamer choice in the end and finalize on 2 just because we can fit it in like that. So the power lines need to be redirected, like always. And that will be the new stadium. Got a nice big rainstorm going on in the city right now. Nice, beautiful rainstorm. We have a nice broken tree right there too. Another one. See if I can catch it. There's a lot of those in the city. Well, look at all that. That's a lot of traffic coming in on the train, jumping over to the rail. 455 people took that subway this last week. 142 took this. That's a lot of transportation. Turn off anarchy and let's go into view mode of transportation. I'd like to check that out. That would be under, there we go, connections. So that definitely is the purple line being the busy line, and the blue line not as much. Well, the blue line probably just loaded up, so bad example. There's a lot of guys coming in on the train. Let's see where they're going. Are they going in blue or purple? A bunch of these guys are switching over to the blue line. A lot of them are going over to the orange line. Take the railroad across. The key in this game to have mixed transportation close together so that they can take different routes. And then walking paths as well. There's our first stadium. It's quite the stadium. It's actually built partially in the city and partially outside of the city. That's it right there. Got a nice little spot over here. We could turn into a park maybe. Check out our parks. What do we got for parks going on right now? Our park coverage look like? Ooh, not that great. That area is definitely green. This area is not. We could probably put a park in up over here somewhere. Goodbye to those houses right there. Somewhere. That should help give better coverage. Turn things down in the bottom of the stadium to work. Turn 3 things down. Well, I'll have to check it out, what you're talking about, because I don't know what 3 things you're talking about. Give me a second to jump over there. Definitely missing out on parks in this area. Should hopefully cover a bit more of that area. Three things down. Well, I don't have those things turned on right now. And are you talking about the ticket prices? Because, well, a yoga park. You're talking about the ticket prices? That's the only thing I can do. I'm going to keep the prices at $31 or $30. I want to make money. I don't want to give away tickets for free just because the people live in the city. But let's check out this park you're talking about. A new park called the Yoga Park. Got Fishing Island, Tropical Gardens. There's some other ones. Are these vertical farm ones? Okay. Variety of endangered plants. Okay. They make them look so nice in this one, but they definitely don't look like that here. Yoga park, eh? Skate park would work good right there. I don't really need a road along it, but that is still prime real estate. I think we're gonna real estate it up. And put that house there. I'm gonna put some commercial in that area. You're back. Go to the hospital icon, and that's where the new parks are. Hospitals have parks, community pool, yoga garden. Well, that's not a park, that's just a garden. That gives something to do with healthcare benefit to the area around the building. So it's not a huge healthcare benefit, but a little bit of one. So if we were to place a healthcare benefit park, I would say, well, this is a bad spot to be living right now. High density beside these guys, because these guys make so much noise on rail stations. They have too much noise pollution there. Maybe I'll update block behind it. I'll do an upgrade on that to offices, and hopefully that will create a bit more buffer. You're still working on your city? Nice. Take a screenshot if you can, post it on Discord, then we can take a look at it later. Traffic problems as usual. That was a bit of a glitch going on right there. We got a node issue right here. Not for trying to do U-turns. A new type of zoning in districts. Organic and local produce. Changes consumers in the area, consistent buildings like organic products, shops, electrical car charging stations and such. Produces 50% sold locally. Truck traffic in the area is reduced by 50%. Increased electrical consumption by 20%. Reduces garbage production. So it's like an industry, like a farm. Sounds like a type of industry, but it says commercial. A different commercial specification then. And no residential specification, self-sufficient specification now. Well. Then we have this other one called office specification. We have IT. And we have no office specification. Okay. I don't know where we're going to put an IT park eventually, but... yeah, I see that. I see that, John. I don't have this area yet, so I'm not going to continue building there. I'm going to jump over to that highway that I was working on when we started the stream, when I was just trying to tidy up my mistake of a highway here. I thought it was raised. A little bit of movement there. There we go. Not necessarily. I don't have to go underground. I kind of like having bridges. Let's fix this section here. And off the anarchy. A little bit of a minute adjustment right about there. Sorry guys, I'm just kind of into this move it stuff too much. It used to be the day that I used to build fast and I didn't use move it. Now I'm like, oh, let's move this. Let's adjust that. It's 2 hours later. Oh, you know what? That road just is not that perfect yet. No, yeah, no, I can kind of want to maybe do a little more structural adjustments there and there. So the idea is that you have a bit of a highway bypass, right? I was looking at this one day and I said, you know what, from this point to this point, the highway goes to all traffic around the mountain. You made one little bypass that way, you got yourself a pretty much quick bypass. So that's what I did. That's the whole point of this section here. Just a bypass. It's like, this is not a bypass, this is actually a connector between two highways, because if you connect two highways in your game, sing for us, Absolution. Welcome to the stream. You're level 12 on SimCity. Nice. Minecraft girl, nice. Samantha. If you were basically gonna do what I was trying to say, is that if you build the connection from this highway to this highway, it'll cause a lot of traffic between both highways. So what I find is to make sure you build a highway between two highways that connects and works well with those two highways. If you start building something this way and connect over here, will actually start routing traffic that way, probably causing more traffic in your city. So that's kind of why I ended up building this kind of a highway route, because take traffic either direction, that way or that way, will come this way or they'll go that way. That's kind of what's going on there. High school availability is still in the green. We're still not bad. 4,600 of 6,000, so we're good there. Climate percentage 97. I'm glad you'll do that. I'll check it out after the stream. Still thinking about the future here. This is supposed to be a major road. Eventually going up the mountain, servicing this whole area up here. So whatever population we have along that route to mostly hit this highway. Aside from that, I was working up here, but I'm getting tired all of a sudden. I only have 30,000 people in the city. It's actually quite a tiny city, but we have a lot of transportation and highway options and just directions for traffic to go. I would like to have an access go this way. And that's one thing I'm thinking of redirecting, is cutting this out here. If that was the case, I would probably turn this bike path and go over top the highway, connect up to here. And you know what? I'm going to start doing that. Or we could go under the highway, one of the two. Go under it. And what's my step? And there we go. Bit of a funky road walkway that way. Not sure why that happens like that all the time. Maybe we can raise that up and that should help. There we go. We'll cut not under there, go over there to this side. And that road isn't as needed anymore. I think what we're going to see is an underpass in that section. Eventually. Maybe not a ring road or traffic circle is what I'm trying to say. Not a ring road, but a let's have an intersection that comes off this way. We'll take it down to say 15, 12. Take it underneath there. This road above will be adjusted. And we'll take that into roadway. Upgrade that. As always, some things just don't look right when you're in a mountainous kind of terrain. Not much to get away from it, but it's there. Seth, welcome to the stream. How are you today? So that's going to be the connector eventually connecting up to the highway. Which we could actually, maybe we could. I don't know. We can, whoop, will it allow me to out of city limits? Nope, it will not let me get out of city limits. So, if you love this game, you just can't stop playing it. It's fun. Well, City Skylines is fun. I hope you're enjoying your city game. City games I've always found fun because they are creative games. I like creative games. But this game where I'm actually going to be giving away a copy in a contest starting soon. So if you're following me on Discord, make sure you're on my Discord. I'll be posting about it on Discord when I start the concept. Whatchamacallit. But the base game is on Steam. Right now it says it's $32 Canadian on Steam right now for the base game. I'll be giving away that game for free, not with the DLC. So the DLC are separate games, like expansions for the game, but the basic game itself, City Skylines, is a lot of fun. There's a lot of DLC, so you combine all the DLC together and you can get yourself a really cool game. Yeah. It was on sale last week. It goes on sale from time to time on Steam. It is a PC game. So if you like city builders, it pretty much is the cream of the crop in the concept of what it is you can do with it and what capabilities. You can actually envision it, you can design it, you can build it. So whatever you can envision, you can design. You can run your roads anyway, add your different facilities to your city, your crisscrosses, your monorails. That's an expansion pack there. Mass transit, there's other ones. Snow comes with the weather, comes with snow DLC. The base game is a lot of fun. City Skylines, the Green Cities expansion packs, John says, is $12.99. So a lot of the DLC are like under $15, $20. So you get your base game and then you over time go and buy the DLCs for it. It's definitely a fun game. I use a lot of mods. There's a ton of mods on Steam you can buy. Like right now, this mod we're using for the light, that's a mod. After dark is what makes it nighttime in the city, so that's where you get this view of the city at nighttime. So we can turn off the light now and put it in camera mode. Actually, you can kind of see the outline of the city in night mode. So if you're like sitting here driving up, you'd be like, whoa, off in the distance looking at the city. Oh, spiraling up the mountainside over there. different sections of it that I built so far. But it's coming. Got a lot of light along this highway here because I actually added in a bunch of lights to it. So I lit up this highway a lot more. And then here. I don't know how well this is doing for the noise now that we took out those buildings. So let's turn Anarchy off. That's one of my other mods I use a lot. Let's check it out. What are we doing for noise pollution? Ooh, it's still pretty powerfully noisy right there. That's very noisy. So you can tell that that highway there definitely is noisy. Thank you. Glad you like it. It's not my biggest city yet. My biggest city was almost 240,000 people till we destroyed it. There's not as much bypassing going on. That before there was a lot more bypassing going on. Why are they routing this way? Oh, must be routing more that way now. Oh, this is what they're talking about, how the game now based off where the traffic is going will affect the actual sound levels on roads will be affected by the traffic amounts on that road now. So there's not as much traffic going bypassing. That's why it's not noisy, but the main routes definitely have more traffic. Ah. I remember reading about that. We have a busy highway going between these two. And concerts $6.99. Yeah, concerts doesn't give you much to the game. It really adds you the ability to have the concert stadium. Not bad. It's something to work towards, trying to get the triple starred. Mass Transit $12.99. Mass Transit I advise in After Dark. After Dark gives you the I remember when we got that, that gave us the ability to have trolleys, and I was like, I love trolleys. I always put them in almost every city I have. So in this city, we have them running just on street level. It was like our first type of transit. So where I was going to run them, they loop around, they do their own little thing. Like if I turn on the transit, you can see them. Transit. They run around this way, there's another one over that way, and then comes around this way. And the trolleys are 3 different trolley lines, I think, that all connect together. Yeah, that one loops that way, and then this loops around that way, and this other one loops the other way around. Just kind of go all over the place. There should be more buildings other than the stadium for the concerts. Oh, I won't be turning off any of my mods. I don't turn off mods, John. Yeah, you got 4. You got media broadcasting building. You got zone part. People who don't want to fit in the festival area prefer to follow concerts further away. Can watch from the band playing from the fan zone park. Comes with a big video screen. Increases the success rate by 5%. We could put in the fan park. I could just place this here and then move it afterwards. Using my favorite Move It mod, I can adjust the placement of buildings. You have 43,000 in your city? Oh wow. That's bigger than mine. I'm spilling water everywhere today. So we have ourselves a nice little fan zone park going on right there. Now that we have that, let's see how many people come use it. Got the lights and the cameras and stuff. You're on the game and you're watching at the same time. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. I hope you enjoy it. I'm just trying to think of where to go next, what to build next. Aside from opening up another district up here and connecting the two and another one. I want to kind of make a highway going up here, but I don't want to start that today. It's a big project. We might have a game going on right now. No game. Definitely lights up the night with those lights. Question is, can I make a cut across this way? I'm wondering if I could. Let's see, can we? Yeah, let's go that way. And then we're gonna go and make a stop right there on the street. So we'll take that and we're gonna put a pedestrian crosswalk right there. And quickly do a little bit of adjustment. Oh, we got a flying van. Look at that. That's it. That's it. That's a flying van. It's right there. See that? Now that's a flying van if you've ever seen one before. Look at it go. It just went right through the building over there. Oh, there it goes. Keeps going. Now it's an invisible van. You guys see that flying van? That was a flying van. It was flying right across this whole area. Oh, and Kizera wasn't here to see it. We can't do boom replay to capture it again. Oh, that was a good flying van. There we go. We now have a pedestrian crossing here and a walkway that connects up this, so they don't have to walk all the way over here and then back. That the ones coming to the stadium will be able to walk to the stadium faster. Oh, look at that. That's a lot more people coming towards the stadium now. They definitely like that route. That's an option right there that they like. Well, that's that. Aside from making the connection there next stream, I think we'll work on that. We could check out general traffic and see how traffic is really fast. Seems pretty good in this area. I did speed up this bridge so they can go across the bridge faster today. That helps for that area. Helps move the traffic faster. Got a bit of traffic on the main exit there. A lot of traffic build up here on that merge. As usual, a lot of industry traffic in this area. A little bit over here. Definitely a lot in and around this area. And a little bit over that way. I think it would help to have this connection built. I think we're going to do that next time. So that's the traffic going right now. Pretty well spread out. And yeah, there'll be more developments going up this way eventually. Probably more expansion in that direction. And I think next day we're going to try to make some additions to the city this way. Because we're going to get airports soon, I think. And I might even have an airport now. Let's check. Transportation, airports. No, we do not. We're almost there. 29,000 of 40,000. So, next big push is to get airports, and I think we can easily build one down here. Freckles51, thank you for the follow on Mixer. Appreciate that. Thank you. We just followed right near the end. I'm thinking of probably putting an airport in this vicinity over here. Not, we have opened up flat ground over this area that could easily take an airport in the middle of mountains. Not there. There is a flat spot already that I have, which is not far, but it's along right here. Well, it's kind of in the mountain, in the middle of the highway going through it. So if we could put the highway underground for a stretch, maybe redevelop this whole highway plan here, bypass highways, and maybe then put an airport underneath the highway. That would work. But lots to do. But I am definitely getting tired so fast. Save that. Second save on that. Like, I always like to double save this because it was a time that I always say it. I didn't save after live stream, and guess what? I lost 4 hours of work. Go to desktop. Oh, I'm like tired. I might sleep in tomorrow. I like that idea. Instead of getting up early and streaming so early. I like that idea. As always, you can follow me at SWIZZLERZ on Twitter, Xbox, and Steam. Thank you very much for coming by. It is 11 p.m. my time right now. Time change is going to come by. That's going to make that 10 p.m. I know 10 to 6 is 8 hours sleep. No. Yeah, 10 to 6 would be 8 hours sleep. So, if I got up for 6, I'd still have an 8-hour sleep. And really, do you need more than 8 hours? Not really. So I could be up early in the morning and do a morning thing with Chipster, but I'm not totally sure what his plans were. And we're humming and hawing this morning about what to do. You put the things in my library that I haven't gotten as DLCs. Okay, well, if you put it on my Discord, remind me, John. I will take a look at them. Got a lot of DLCs, so like as you saw, my game takes like an hour to load. 12 a.m. for you. Keep in mind, it's time change tonight, Samantha, so that it is 12 now, but it's actually 11. If you get the time change. I don't know if you get the time change where you live. I do where I live. We're on time change tonight. Fall back. Fall back. Talk to you later. See you soon. Bye-bye.
You're watching Swizzler's Zone.